tell me exactly how many haulers will be fined?
At this moment, I'm not going to call the name of the haulers, but I'm going to tell you there are two separate haulers that we have issued warning letters and fines to, and possibly there will be more in the future because, again, like I said, the experts was out on the street also yesterday going through the districts and taking a look, because I've asked them, not only take a look, but take pictures. And behind the pictures, you write down the location. And by doing that, you can pinpoint exactly which hauler is responsible for that area. So that is an ongoing process. Again, you want to be a little bit lenient. In my case, I don't want to be lenient at all. I want the problem to be solved, and I want them to do their job. So yes, more fines in the future will be coming out from the ministry.
Minister Emmanuel, I was following the social media, and residents of St. Peter's, they have taken a number of pictures where there was a pile of garbage, an enormous amount of garbage in front of apartment buildings. And they even show you pictures where the guys were picking up the garbage, and moments after, not even an hour after, the same residents dumped more garbage right there. Does the ministry, the Department of Roading, has any policy in place as to when people can throw their garbage and when residents can be fined for littering?
Well, again, in our discussions yesterday, I was brought up to speed with the terms of reference. And it is a good terms of reference, but in my opinion, it's a bit heavy. I believe it is. It's very wordy. And I know the area that you're talking about. I know exactly the district that you're talking about. But like the Prime Minister mentioned earlier, at one point in time, one should take a little bit of pride in their district, in their area, because it is hard. And for me, it's very sad when you clean the area. And because I've seen it for myself, you would see people watching you. And the moment you leave, you come back, there is more garbage again. However, it is government's responsibility to see that the area also is looking good, if I should put it that way. And we have a responsibility to ensure that the contractors and the haulers do their job. So as much as garbage is put out, it should be picked up. What happened is that, what I've noticed is a lot of the bins are very small. And you have 6 and 7 and 8 apartments in that location only where a bin is. But the surrounding area have only the residential bin, the small bins that you can pull. When they are full and the garbage is not picked up immediately, or the day that it's supposed to be picked up, they would go by the bigger bin, but it's also full. But you have a situation that the Prime Minister mentioned where you have garbage and you also have hauling of garbage. What happened is that the bin would get very, very full, and the bags would fall on the ground, and you would get the mattresses, and you would get the fridges, and you would get the stove. The garbage collection would not touch that type of bulk garbage. However, the same contract for the garbage, the side contract is also for that same contractor, whether he subcontracted out to someone else, but he also is responsible for the bulk garbage. So that's why I said the fines went out. But we have to look at the situation. And one of the things I was looking at yesterday is separating the garbage collection and the bulk collection. And it's on to the discussion.
Life is a journey full of connections. You're in safe hands even when life starts too soon. You don't have to miss a single beat. When a bad hair day makes you sad, just sharing can bring you joy and more to come. They take the plunge, turn fear into faith, while you capture those beautiful moments. In the game of life, it's family that counts. They'll be there even when you lose. We all have our moments of reflection and hope. And when you feel you're losing everything in life, we're there because there's more to come. When life starts too soon, you don't have to miss a single beat. We're here to connect you and share life. Telcel, when you want more.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
Need a loan that's quick and easy. Island Finance. Up to 50,000 guineas real easy. Island Finance. For education, a renovation. That's no problem. Yes, it's true. That's not all. They're quick and friendly too. Island Finance. Appliances, vacations, even fix your car. You can depend on Island Finance.
There has been a recent development within our labor department, and I want to draw specific reference to the Office of the Mediator. According to the International Labour Organization standard on labor inspection and to avoid labor conflicts and to promote social dialogue, the Office of the Mediator, when we were Netherlands Antilles, has always been an independent entity within the structure of the Labour Department. Its own staffing, own support staff, the Mediator will always have. Since St. Martin has become a separate status, we have taken away the importance of that office. We have diminished the function of that office. And now, this is the second time that we have had the person who was mediator or acting mediator became a minister. And that position, that very important position, became vacant. Today, that position is vacant because the same person is now a minister. That is totally unaccepted by the unions on St. Martin. It's not acceptable, neither by our traditional standard, being part of the Netherlands Antilles, and also according to the International Labour Organization, the ILO, standard of protecting workers' rights, avoiding conflicts, promoting social dialogue, and making sure that you have tranquility and peace within our society, our labor market. In saying that, there are many conflicts between employees and employers that need immediate, prompt mediation intervention. Otherwise, you could have a return to the days when union would go on strike, disrupt economies, businesses. But that pattern of union practices, since 1919, when the ILO was established, that practice has been something on the decline, discouraged by the ILO. because of the promotion of social dialogue, tripartism, bipartisan, and having the office of the mediator function in such a progressive manner that you avoid these labor conflicts and dispute which could have consequences on a broader society. Reach to this junction, this crossroad, where we have to focus on where we want to go, where we are heading. We do hope that the powers that be understand that the masses, the workers, they are calling, they are crying out, they are giving signals, because what you don't want is to go backwards. You want to go forward. There were many international trade organizations, but in recent times, there's been a synchronization of those international trade union organizations into basically from about 6 international organizations to practically 2 right now. Because employers and trade union organizations realize that because of the impact on society when you have labor disputes escalating into industrial action is not something desirable by parties. They now agree to work together based on these international conventions and treaties. That's why every year during the month of June, these entities, business, government, and labor, meet in Switzerland, Geneva, to trash out differences, introduce international conventions which become international labor standards and laws so that governments can ratify them and they become applicable in their different countries. That is where we want to go. And that is how it should be here in St. Martin. That's what we desire to see happen. So we hope that the next coming weeks that we have a mediator appointed, because there are many disputes brewing, that industrial action in the season, which ends sometime in May, could be avoided.
Oh my, what an inventory list, and so unnecessary. But wait, your home contents are all insured by Be Sure. That means that you determine the amount you want to insure. No inventory list, no hassle.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Bob, I can understand why you're parking so carefully. Of course, when you can get 80% discount on your Be Sure car insurance. But that's overdoing it, Bob.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Yeah.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
1,
2,
3,
4. This is how common it is to develop a mental illness. 1 out of every 4.
4,
4.
4. But there is hope. Today, most mental illnesses can be managed and treated. Visit your general doctor if you feel concerned about your thoughts and behaviors or have some difficulty dealing with some of life's issues.
If you have been diagnosed and are suffering from a mental illness, keep in mind these 4 points to help you manage your mental health.
1. Get regular checkups with your general doctor.
2. Stay on your treatment plan to prevent relapses.
3. Find a strong support group in your family and friends.
And 4. Never be afraid to ask for help and look out for the warning signs of your illness.
Remember, you are not alone. We are as close as one.
2.
3.
4.
Learn about mental health illness by going to the Mental Health Foundation's website at www.mhf-sxm.com.
The issue surrounding the security company or the director of the security company is one that I do not have details about other than some of the information that is in the papers, and I don't read all of it all the time. Nonetheless, the first responsibility lies with the management of the harbor. The harbor is who have a contract with a security company, and the harbor would need to know to what effect the presence of security guards there employed by that company would have an effect on the functioning of the harbor. If they are given access to secured areas and they are persons themselves with a criminal background, then I think we may have a problem there. So I do not think that that is the case. I'm sure the harbor has looked into the matter even before. If you're having people who have access, let's say at the airport, you need to have a security clearance to be able to gain access to certain places. Now, having somebody present at the airport because 6 years ago he had some kind of incident is one thing. Having them having access to certain security areas or security areas is a different story. And the same would apply at the prison. From what I was made to understand, the guards hired in by this company or through this company do not have, they do not carry guns, weapons, they do not have access to certain areas. But it's the first priority, of course, is A, prison management, the Minister of Justice, and the harbor, its management, and its board to look into these matters. But it is important to, if you want to call it, be reminded of the sensitivity of it.